Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. I hope you're all having a good start to your week. So today we are working on another apartment. Of course, we will be having some more family homes and a bit of other stuff as well this week, but we shall see. We'll, get there when we get there. But for today we are working on an apartment in 18 Culpepper House in San Myshuno. This is staying at Grandma's apartment. I wanted to do something a little bit different because I kind of feel like I do a lot of family stuff, which I love. And I know a lot of you guys love that as well, but I wanted to, switch up a little bit, and we're doing something a little bit different. So we are doing a very old-fashioned looking apartment, but kind of like a twist of modern as well, because she's got her granddaughter staying with her. So, I just think it's really cute. So I did see this kitchen layout on Pinterest, and I was like, I'm gonna try it. It probably won't be functional. It will partially be functional, but not fully, but I decided to go ahead and try it anyway because I liked the way it looked. So I hope you guys like it. So that's what we're working on at the moment. So the middle section where the island is, it does have a sofa, kind of like one of those I don't know what they're called, the things you put at the end of a bed, it's kind of like a seat, but one of those. So we have that behind the counter, you'll see in a second, and I did include a circular table, and some chairs there as well. I just think it looks really nice. Obviously it's not fully functional, but I just think it's really cool. I've never attempted it before, so I was like, we'll do something a little bit different for today. So yeah. But yeah, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I hope you're having a good start to your week. It's very gross and grey in Wales, UK, but there we are. We're building, so we're all alright. But yeah, so now we're just working on that section that I was referring to a moment ago. I was struggling a little bit with the choice of sofas, so I decided to layer them. It does kind of clip, but you can't really tell, so it's okay. So I did go ahead and extend the sofa out a little bit further and add an extra counter so it looked a bit more realistic, because it was kind of clipping a little bit and it didn't really look like I wanted it to, but we got there in the end. So yes, I really love how this looks. I think it's really cute and just cute and cozy. And yeah, so it's just a grandmother and her granddaughter. I kind of imagine that maybe the daughter lives in the country somewhere and she's coming to stay with the grandmother, maybe on a holiday from school, maybe she's got half term or something and she's visiting her family. I just really like this apartment. I've never made something like this before. I just think it was quite nice to have a little bit of a different style, a different outlook on the entire build. And the grandmother's got good style. Of course she does. So now we're just moving on to add in some wall decor first, because I was like, it needs more clutter, and I thought, I haven't used these chopping boards in a while, and it kind of felt like it was fitting for a grandmother to have chopping boards. I don't know why. So that's what we're including at the moment. The colour scheme matched the whole room, so I thought it was really cool. And then I found these pizza things from Home Chef Hustle, and I was like, it'd be perfect. Maybe they could be making homemade pizzas together, her and her granddaughter, so that was the insight behind that. I did go ahead and add some curtains. They were clipping a little bit weirdly, but we got there in the end. It took quite a while, but I did add curtains to every window and then decided to delete the middle one of this main window because I kind of felt like it was a bit too much. We needed some light, so it turned out nicely. And then we moved on to the living lounge area. I did go with this kind of stripy blue and white sofa. I did add some cushions to make it a bit darker as well, but I did that off camera. It's a bit fiddly to do the cushions, so I didn't film that part, but that is what we did. I did go ahead and add in a normal sized TV. I was going to have an old fashioned one, but I decided to do that in her room instead, so that her granddaughter could have a bit more modern stuff in the main lounge area. I did go ahead as well and include a little toy box, which I thought was really cute, so that's what we got going on in here. I just really like this space, to be honest. I think this room is one of my favourites out of the entire apartment. I did also go ahead and add some plants because I kind of felt like, she'd have lots of potted plants in the window, trying to make the environment feel a bit greener, She's in an apartment, she doesn't really have an outside area that's just her, so I kind of felt like that window ledge was, her garden section. I hope you know what I mean. So I did also add lots of like colour and stuff to the table. Maybe her granddaughter's been drawing. Maybe she's got more than one grandchild, but this particular one is staying there. I'm not really sure, but I just really liked it. I think the whole like concept of this story is really cute, and I'll definitely be playing with it, because currently I've got a Let's Play family that I'm using, and they've got a child, a toddler and an infant, and her grandmother lives in Chestnut Ridge, so I may move her here maybe at some point, we'll see, but I just thought it was quite a cute little touch, and maybe she could go and stay at her grandmother's in the city. But yeah, so now we're just finishing up this room with some toys, and then we move on to the granddaughter's bedroom. I really love this bed swatch. I did go through a couple of swatches to try and find one that I thought matched nicely. I still wanted it to have that kind of like older generation sort of style, so we did keep the patterned duvet. I kind of felt like it was a bit more old school. I tried to keep the room a bit more like kiddie, not too grown up. You know, the grandmother probably wants to keep her as young as possible for as long as possible, so we did give her this cute little cat chair in pink. Another colouring set. I did include some baby toys as well, maybe they were from when she was younger. If I could get that out, that'd be great. I did include some toys as well, just kind of felt like she was trying to keep her as young as possible, even though she's like, I don't know, maybe 9ish, I kind of imagined. But yeah, so then I did go ahead and add a lamp in here, and a night light, of course, so she didn't get scared. And then I found this, and I kind of felt like it was kind of like more old-fashioned style, so I did include that as well. I did put some wall decor in here, but I wasn't wanting to like over cramp the space. I kind of felt like because it was wallpaper, the grandmother probably wouldn't want her to put much on it, so I kind of kept it to the minimum. And then of course I added my usual teddies, because I kind of feel like it just makes every kid's room feel a bit more cozy and realistic, so I did include my teddies on the bed because I thought it was quite cute. And then we added some boxes, some books, just some general clutter really, just to make it feel more lived in and kind of cute and cozy. And I finished it off with some books. Maybe she's into reading and she was, you know, travelling to her grandmother's and she's got all of her books out, all of her clothes, just a lot of stuff. But I thought it was really cute and cozy, and I absolutely love this room, and I hope you guys like it as well. And yeah, so that is that room complete. This is our tiny little bathroom that I kind of imagined would be the granddaughter's bathroom. It doesn't have a bath in here. The grandmother has a bath in her bathroom, so it kind of felt like it was more fitting for the granddaughter to use this bathroom, perhaps because it felt a bit more modern, slightly. I did add kind of this gross carpet as well, because I kind of feel like older houses have carpet in bathrooms, so especially in UK, so that is what I included. So now I move on to the grandmother's room. I did include stuff from Growing Together and For Rent, and I did include the old TV in here because I kind of felt like it was fitting for the era that she might have grown up in. I just thought it was kind of, you know, relevant, so that's what we did. And then I did go ahead and include a little teddy on her bed. I kind of thought maybe her late husband maybe gave it to her and she keeps it with her. And then we added a coffee cup or mug, whatever you want to call it, and one of those things that you have in the kitchen that I can't remember the name of, at the bottom. Begins with the O, I think. I can't think, but anyway, so I did go ahead and add in some pictures on the wall as well to make it feel a bit more, you know, lived in and a bit more personality to the space, and I think it made it feel a lot more lived in and just, I don't know. And then we finished it off with this chair from Horse Ranch, and it looks really nice in my opinion. I think it was Horse Ranch anyway, don't quote me on that, but I do think it is. But anyway, so now we move on to the second bathroom. This is the grandmother's bathroom. I kind of felt like she didn't really need like a shower bath. She was more like old school. Maybe she just had a bathtub. But I really like this space. Again, with the gross carpet, I kind of felt like it needed that sort of like more old school look to the bathroom. But I do really like how it turned out. The rug, however, drove me crazy. But we got there in the end. I just wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with it. So it was kind of a bit like, it didn't fit the space. We'll try and work around it, you know, so... We got there in the end though, everything turned out well in the end. And then finally we move on to the tiny little room at the end of the corridor, which I did decide to make into an office space. I kind of thought maybe she had like an online job, that she didn't have to go out to work. She was a bit older now, maybe she'd retired and then decided she wanted to go back into writing or something. So I did give her an office space at the very end of the corridor, which kind of finished off this entire apartment. But yes, I am going to end the voiceover by here for today, guys. I really hope you're all having a great start to your week. I hope you all had a brilliant weekend, and I'm excited to see you guys tomorrow on live stream. I'll be streaming most of the late afternoon, some of the evening, over on Twitch as well. Link in my community tab. If you guys do want to come and join me, that would be lovely to come and hang out together, because you're all wonderful. And yes, so don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Have the best day, guys.